and welcome to Thursday. I thought today I would sit down and you guys could just kind of get ready with me as I head out for my day today. I have a couple of things on my agenda. Yesterday, all the government offices were closed because of our big snowstorm that we had here. Big snowstorm. And so they closed yesterday, and yesterday was a deadline for me to turn in my application for the victim assistant position. And so I'm headed over there today. They have delayed opening till 10 o'clock. So I quickly got in the shower. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, obviously I still have some time. I don't have to be there right at 10 o'clock, but it would be nice. So I'm gonna go over there and turn in my application, and then I'm going to run over to At Home to see what kind of Valentine's decor they have for the season. And I'm gonna fix that so it's not, see, why does it keep doing that? Okay, it focuses on me and then it focuses on something in the background, which it drives me crazy when it does that. But anyway, now it's focusing on me. Okay, so then I'm gonna stop up at the At Home store, see what they have for Valentine's, and then I'm coming home because it is freezing outside. So freaking cold. I don't wanna have to go out in it today. I wish I could wait till tomorrow when it's supposed to be like in the 50s. But it is supposed to warm up today. It's supposed to get into the 40s today, which is good because this cold weather, I'm telling you people, the cold weather is just not my friend right now. We are not having a good relationship with this cold. I am not. So, but I thought I would go ahead and sit down. You guys could get ready with me. And, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just do a get ready with me today. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just putting on my little cover-up stuff underneath my eyes, on my nose a little bit. I don't need to put anything else on. I have my little, I don't want that one. I want this one. I look like a football player. And then I'm just gonna blend that all in underneath my eye, on my nose a little bit. This is that, what is that? CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. Ready Set Gorgeous, love that stuff. It works so good. I don't use a lot of foundation. I don't use hardly any foundation at all. I do use this a little bit just underneath my eyes, just in case I do have any like circles or whatever underneath my eyes. It kind of covers that up. Don't really have a lot of circles underneath there most of the time, but which is a good thing. And now I'm looking for my Urban Decay eye primer. I love this stuff. This is like my favorite eye primer I've ever used. And I've used a couple of other ones, but I've always went back to this one. Now I did try another eye primer from Urban Decay, but it was so like sparkly and shiny that it took away from my eyeshadow, and I didn't want it to take away from my eyeshadow. So anyway, and then I'm really not sure what like palette I think I'm gonna use my Rimmel palette today. This is the Rimmel London palette. I've used this one before several times and I absolutely love it. I don't have my rag down here to put my brushes on. Now I do. Alrighty, so basically I just kind of start off with like my pretty pinky color. I love that. Those are like my favorite like go-to colors. And I just put it on my eyelid like so. So I have been so excited about the Hot Topic Tuesday videos that I made a list yesterday of all the hot topic things that you guys kind of want to talk about. And today somebody had mentioned something about talking about my bras or whatever, what kind of bras I wear or use or what brand. And it's so funny because I'm like, as I was putting my bra on this morning, I'm like, I really need to go get some new bras because these ones have seen better days. So when I go get new bras, which will probably be very, very soon, I will do a Hot Topics video on bras and, you know, bra fitting and stuff like that, which I'm not an expert, so don't expect expert information on bra fitting. I just know you're supposed to go get fitted for bras and they're supposed to measure you somehow, and yeah. I'm sure, you know, your bra size fluctuates throughout your lifetime because you get bigger and whatnot. You have babies, kids, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I thought I'll go get some new bras because I need some anyway, because these ones are all just bad. So, and I do have a specific place where I go get my bras. I go to Lane Bryant, which I'll share that in my Hot Topics video. But I did make a list of all like hot topics and stuff that I want to talk about. Menopause is one of them. And premenopause symptoms and what to do with them and how I cope and all that good stuff. So that's a good one. Movies as a kid was another one. So I'm going to be talking about movies as a kid, favorite movies that I liked as a kid, that type of thing, places that I've lived. So I think you guys have given me a lot of good suggestions to start off with, which is great because, yeah, I'm excited about talking about stuff. I'm excited about sharing too. That's going to be a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. You know, I was back there filling out this application because you have to fill out the entire application for this position. Not only do I have to turn in my resume, but I have to put in an application as well. And of course, on the application, I just wanted to kind of like half-ass it and put like "see attached" on it. But at the very top of it, in like these big bold letters and highlighted, it says, you know, your application will be rejected if nothing is filled in completely and all the way, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? So everything that's pretty much on my resume, with as far as education, skills, past employers, all that good stuff, I had to rewrite all that on that application. That was not making me very happy at all because I was like, this is so stupid. Just look at the dang resume. I probably won't get the job anyway, but oh well. I filled it all out and I actually looked up all of the information, phone numbers, addresses to previous employers. I looked it all up and I put it on there. Still probably won't get the job, but whatever. Oh, at least I did everything that they said to do and they can't say it was because of that. So, yay me. I wouldn't mind having that position, and it would be a nice little job to have. It would be great because, you know, obviously we need the insurance. That's the main reason. But as far as having to like really get a job, not really. It's just insurance reasons. And it is nice for extra cash. So like, seriously, like when I go to Disney in May, it's like, I have a job. I can go do it if I want to. Yeah, and actually I've been wanting a new car, and even though we have said that we're not going to get new vehicles until our house is paid off, I still would like to have a new car. And if I had a job, then I could justify getting a new car because I'm like, oh, I work, I can get one. I don't know if that's what it's like for you guys, but it is kind of like for me. You know, if I work, I can say, oh yeah, I can get it, I can afford it. I can get it if I want to. But anyway, it is nice sitting home, but I tell you what, sometimes I would like to have a job just to be out of the house, have some responsibility, receive a paycheck, you know. But I do enjoy sitting home probably more than I do working. But it's mainly the insurance. Mainly for the insurance purposes. Because, you know, when we don't have health insurance and something goes wrong, it's not going to be very good. And Brian has a doctor's appointment on Monday, and we don't have any insurance for all that. But, oh well, that's okay. We will pay cash. They always work with you when you pay cash anyway. So we're going to pay cash for his visit and make sure that he is good to go. Basically, it's just his yearly checkup. His like yearly physical, make sure that he's okay and all that good stuff. He has he's on lisinopril, which is a blood thinner. His family has such bad heart issues. Like, so many people have died in his family young from like heart attacks and heart issues. His dad has had 2 strokes. Thank God he's alive, you know, and he hasn't had any like damage from those strokes. Thank goodness. But it's just, you know, he's still young. I mean, he's just now like early 60s, you know. But these strokes he had were years ago. but thank goodness he's good. And then they've both stopped smoking, which his parents have smoked for all of Brian's life, even our entire, like, our togetherness. Ever since I've known them, they've always smoked. Up until about 4 and 5 years ago, they both quit, which was amazing, which is so nice now. Because smoking is such a bad habit. My dad smokes. It's bad. But anyway, and so they quit smoking, which is good, but now her blood pressure is really high and she's retaining water, and we're worried about that. So she's getting medicine for all that. So it's just like, you know, she quit smoking and all of a sudden all this stuff happens. How crazy is that, right? But anyway, I'm not even talking to you guys about what makeup I'm putting on, but you guys pretty much know. I'm using my Great Lash, Maybelline Great Lash eyelash mascara. That's what it's called. Mascara. I am really not looking forward to going out in this cold weather. I am so not, but it's just like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? People do it every day in cold weather climates. I can do it here. And like I said, hopefully it's gonna start warming up soon. And it does pretty much warm up quickly here. It's supposed to be like a high of 42, which is gonna be nice. So somebody also had asked me regarding my kids. She's like, you have kids? Oh my gosh, I've never heard you talk about them. They don't live with me. They're all grown. They're all graduated from high school. My oldest one is 25. And he lives in Michigan with his wife, Mallory. They are, he's stationed up there because he's in the Marine Corps, which I hate that he's stationed so far away. But he was stationed in South Carolina for like 2 years, I think it was, 2.5 years, and I think I seen him twice, and we were supposed to like connect and get together and whatever, but so they live in Michigan, and my middle kid, my second child, Brandon, he's my little buddy. He is in Mississippi, stationed in Gulfport. He's in the Navy. And then my twins, somebody said, oh my God, you have twins? I didn't know that. Yes, I have twins. Austin and Dalton, they are 20 years old. They just turned 20 in November. And they live in Chicago with their dad. Or, so I heard. But I think Dalton lives with his girlfriend there somewhere. I don't know. I don't have a relationship with my twins, and I barely have a relationship with my oldest son, Cody. When their dad and I separated in 2000, he ended up getting, custody of the kid. Not like full custody. Like, I had visitation, oh my God. And the only reason why I ended up with visitation is because when we separated, I was a stay-at-home mom. I wasn't working. And I had said, well, go out, I'll let the kids stay with you or whatever until I can get myself on my feet and get a job and all that good stuff. And then the kids can come live with me, which that was a big mistake, because that right there was the downfall of everything, because it gave him the power. It established him a residency with the children, and it established him as being the primary caregiver. And from there, it was just like downhill. And then when my husband, Brian, and I, got married in 2003, prior to that, the judge had said that she could not even grant me joint custody or even give me primary custody of my kids, because she didn't feel that the relationship, or that I lived in a, because I lived with my boyfriend at the time, because I lived with my boyfriend at the time, she didn't feel that that was a stable environment for me to raise my children in. Therefore, she gave him the joint custody and him primary caregiver, which is a bunch of BS, because everything that we had and owned, our lifestyle was completely different and better than what his was. But again, you can't go off all that, really. It doesn't matter. You can live in trash and you could still get your kids, and somebody else may not. So it's just one of those things. And then when Brian and I moved to Huntsville, Alabama in 2008, I had actually requested that I have the kids for the entire summer, and I understand that at this time that the kids were a lot older now, but they still weren't out of school or whatever. But the judge denied my request to have my kids for the summer, and after that it was just kind of like downhill, and then it became it was just a force to be reckoned with him. It was horrible, 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 horrible. There's actually a documentary coming out regarding parental alienation and stuff, which is basically what happened to me in the long run. And there's a woman called Wendy Archer, by the name of Wendy Archer, who actually is the star in that documentary. And basically what happened to her is the same thing that happened to me, and it's amazing. I was watching her documentary the other day, and it was just amazing to me how similar our stories are, and how similar a lot of families' stories are regarding court and costs and attorneys and just a bunch of BS, quite honestly. But I've kind of backed away from that. I do have another Facebook page called Forever Their Mom, and I post on there stuff about, you know, divorce and parental alienation, and I posted her video on there to give other families and parents insight on what signs to look out for that type of thing, and it was just a nightmare. But yeah, I do have 4 kids. My son Brandon and I talk regularly. I'm sure that if his uncle or aunt or anybody's watching this video and they see that we talk regularly, I'm sure that they're gonna go contact him and say, stop talking to your mom! We've told you if you talk to your mom! Because that's what they do. And that's what happened with my oldest son. He and I actually had a really good relationship going. Hold on. Started, and we were trying to mend our bonds and all that good stuff. And let's see, 2 years ago in May, when my twins graduated high school, he had went up there and they had sat them all down and basically pretty much threatened them again, if you talk to your mom. And ever since then, it's just kind of been like, he's been very short with his conversations, and honestly, I haven't even talked to him this whole entire year. I haven't talked to him since November. No, since November. I said happy birthday and he never responded, so whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and dry my hair and get my hair done, and I'll check back in with you guys when I'm finished. Okie dokie, so I wanted to show you guys what I am wearing today. Obviously, you guys can see I finished my hair. Everything is all done. I am ready to walk out the door. I really don't want to put a coat on. Not sure if I want to, because this sweater is so cute. Okay, this is a sweater that I picked up the other day at Target. So this is what I'm wearing. I have this sweater on. It is so cute. Look at the sides of it. I love how the sides of it look. And then the sleeves are so cute. They're like bell sleeve with like a little slit opening, and it's just so cute, and it fits me so perfect. It covers up my bum and it covers up my front bum, and I'm all good. And then I'm just wearing a pair of jeans, which I absolutely love these jeans. And it's so funny, my neighbor gave me these jeans about 2.5, 3 years ago, and these have been like my favorite jeans ever in the whole wide world, and I cannot find another pair like them. So I'm like, I love these jeans. Anyway, they fit so nice through here. They fit nice right here. And they fit nice down here too. But anyway, I have my duck boots on, just black duck boots, because I know that it's snowy outside, it's icy, it's yuck, it's cold. And these always keep my feet really, really nice. And then obviously I have just my everyday Tiffany bracelets on, and I have my Tiffany necklace on, and of course my wedding ring. And that is it, my friends. That is my outfit for the day. It's so freaking cute. I love it. I like it. Okay, enough about my outfit. So now I have to fight to wear a coat. I don't want to wear a coat, but it's so freaking cold. I should wear a coat, right? But coats are so bulky. Hate wearing coat. I don't want to wear a coat, so I probably won't. All right, so the mother and me said put on a coat because it's freezing cold outside, so I did. So I put on a coat, which is so funny. I just put on my white coat, the one that I was wearing while I was in Chicago. I have several different coats, but it's so funny. This coat actually has bell sleeves as well, so it worked out really, really well with this sweater. So, score! I did good. Now I am headed to, oh, see, there's, that was ice on the road. You can't see it because it was in the shady spot, and that was icy. So I'm definitely gonna have to start taking it a little bit easier today, instead of driving like a bull in a race. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing. But I'm gonna stop off at Starbucks really quick too and pick me up a coffee, because, you know, with it being this dang cold outside, I think I need to have a coffee. So that is what I'm gonna go do first. And then I'm gonna go drop off this resume. I mean, wish me luck, really. I'm so like, I have like, you know, reservations, and I'm contemplating everything about it. But oh well, we'll see. I'm turning it in. We shall see. So yeah, let me go ahead and drive, because I really need to pay attention to the road. Even though it looks pretty clear, I'm gonna turn you guys around. You guys can see it looks very, very clear. But there are some spots, which not out here, because obviously this is in the full sun. But there were some spots back there that were shaded, and it looked like there was some ice on those patches. But yeah. So I want to go, and I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. Yes, I still haven't taken those mugs to the fish. Oh, see her, look, see how icy, icy. Yeah, see, it's all, oh, right here, see this? Oh boy, yeah. I think I'll slow down just a bit before I hit that icy spot. Yeah, icy. See, spots, yeah. If you guys can see those spots. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alrighty, so I dropped it off, and it was weird because you drop it off in like this drop box, and I'm like, well, now it's gonna all be separated. I didn't know how to paper clip it or whatever, and they didn't have any paper clips there, so I'm hoping that if it's separated, they'll be able to find all the pieces and put it together. But anyway, I don't know, seriously, wish me luck. Like, I walked in there, and I don't know, like, let me just say, I love courtroom stuff. I love attorney stuff. I don't want to be an attorney. I did want to be an attorney like years and years ago. I always thought it would have been cool. I also wanted to be a nurse years and years ago, because I always loved that stuff too. But that's like my two favorite things, is like doctors and attorneys. I love that stuff. Like medical stuff and criminal justice stuff. I love that stuff. It's so funny, but when I walk in there, I feel confident. I feel like I could do this. This is great. I can do this job. This would be fun. I love this, and I want to work in the courtroom or courthouse, and I want to work with attorneys and beside attorneys and all that good stuff. So I don't know, hopefully, I don't know, it might be a new start for me, a new beginning. Something that I used to dabble in years and years ago when I worked at KCC. Again, I did work somewhat with attorneys, or actually state attorneys or whatever, and community resources with the health department and DCFS and all that good stuff. I did work right alongside them years and years ago when I worked for KCC, and I did put that on my resume. So I don't know, wish me luck, crossing my fingers. I don't know, the more that I like walk in there, the more that I want it, but like, I don't want to go to work every day. But I actually, if I could go there, I would be fine with going to work every day. Make sense? Yeah. Anyway, all right, so now I'm off. I'm gonna go to At Home, and that's clear on the other side of town. So I gotta make my way over there now. So I will see you guys a little bit later when I get to At Home. I think I'll take you guys in At Home with me. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, so I made it to At Home, and I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna use the restroom first. But also, as you guys can see, I've already taken off my coat because I was cooking in my car. It was like freaking hot. So, and it's not hot outside, it's about 35 now, according to my little thermometer thing in my car. But let's go in At Home and see what they have. Pretty much every aisle is empty, and there is zero Valentine's stuff in any of these aisles. Zero. But I have managed to find a gray lamp, a shade, and a couple of baskets that I can use for my house. So this is the only stuff that they have as far as Halloween decor, I mean, excuse me, Valentine's decor. Just a bunch of pillows. That's all they have. I am really upset about that. I really thought that they would have more. Oh, frustrating. Alrighty, so very disappointed in at home. They didn't have any Valentine's stuff in there. They have like Easter stuff, but they don't have, and not all of it's out, but they don't have any Valentine's stuff except for those pillows. That's so annoying. I really thought that they would have more, but they don't. That's so upsetting. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so now I'm gonna head home and I'll show you guys all the stuff that I got. I might just sit down and do a haul. That way I can have an extra video out there. So that's probably what I'll do, a haul. I'm trying to think of any place else I want to go really quick while I'm out here in Snellville. I might run into Old Navy really quick. Yeah, let's go to Old Navy. Alrighty, so I did go into Old Navy and I did pick up a few things. They are like in the process of putting out all of their spring clothing, which is so nice because then you get like first pick of their spring clothing and you find the size that you need, which is absolutely great. I did find another shirt that I want to wear like around Valentine's Day. It is the stinkingest, cutest shirt ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a haul on all that stuff too. So be looking forward to that. And a few summer shirts in there that I can wear in the summertime. So I'm excited. Oh, bring on spring so we can wear warm clothes. Even though I like to wear my winter clothes, because look, I wouldn't be able to wear this sweater if it wasn't 36 degrees outside today. But see, come this weekend it's supposed to be like 65, so I know that's why I wanted to take advantage of wearing this sweater, because I knew that I would not be able to wear this sweater probably anymore after this weekend. So wearing the sweater. Now I'm gonna go grab some lunch and I'm gonna go home. So I just gotta figure out where I want to go to get some lunch, but I'll see you guys when I get home. Bye. Alright guys, so I am home from running my errands and dropping off my application, and I got up early this morning so I could go do that, and I left and I didn't even make up my bed this morning, and I need to go ahead and do that. I need to go ahead and clean up the kitchen because it's just a little bit on the, you know, not so good side. And so I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed just kind of hanging out with me today. If you guys did, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time in Wonderland.